Welcome guys, welcome to my YouTube channel guys. So today we're gonna talk about how to flip $100 into $100,000, and this is part two. If you did not watch it part one, go ahead and watch it. What we're actually doing is I'm flipping $100 into $100,000 by purchasing a $10,000 account which cost around $100. I'm gonna pass the phase one, pass phase two, get funded, receive a payout, receive a payout, and purchase a $100,000 account, pass phase one and pass phase two, and get $100,000 funded. So that's the plan. So this is part two. If you did not watch part one, go ahead and watch it. So I actually received my phase two yesterday, and I actually passed phase two with one trade. And I actually sent this trade in my VIP group. Let me just show you guys. So this is the trade I actually sent out. And before I start this challenge, I tell my VIP members that, hey, I'm about to start a challenge. If you want to join me, you can join me and let's pass an account together. So if you join me, then we should have passed it. By now, you should have probably passed phase one, phase two, right? Easy, right? So the first trade, this was the trade I actually take, which was a US30 trade, right? So this was a US30 trade I sent out, as you guys can see, right? And this trade, all take profit smash 1 to 10, all take profit smash. So as you guys can see, this is the $10,000 my forex fund account. I actually passed it in 1 day. Profit target was $500, which is 5%, but I actually end up making 7%. I was gonna only trade till 1 to 10. I was like, why? I already passed the account, let me just close the account. All right. And as you guys can see, my most traded instrument is US30. I actually trade 3 currency pair, but US30 most this week I believe that US30 was the currency pair that was gonna move the most, so I try to focus on my attention to US30. And my win rate is 37%. The reason why is because I'm doing 0.1. I'm just messing around doing 0.1, 0.1. Right. So these are all the trades I actually take. I think the first trade I take was a gold trade, which was a loss, which was cool, fine. Right. I lost this trade, and I take a US30 trade, which it was a scalping trade, 1 to 10. I risk 1%. I just pass it. So as you guys can see, account was passed. So I'm gonna show you guys the strategy I used to pass this account. This is gonna be probably a really short video. It's not gonna be a long video. I don't want to waste no one time. But this is the strategy that I actually passed my account. So as you guys can see, there was this support level right there, a trend line. So all I was waiting for market was something like this, right? So all I was waiting for market was to touch this trend line, something like this, right? So all I was waiting for market was to touch the trend line, because that's a lot of confirmation, right? Because for me, if markets, like I said on my last video, right, when I take a trade, if I'm going against the trend, I need strong confirmation. I need at least from 3 to 5 confirmation before I go against the trend, because markets right now is the downtrend. And my first confirmation was this is a strong support level, right? And we have a trend line going down, right? And my third confirmation was our market was moving around here. As you see, market was just consolidating. That just shows that there's a lot of buyers started to come in. People are starting to buy the US30. So there's probably a lot of sellers are taking their profits out. So I was like, okay, fine, cool. And I was waiting for like a bullish candlestick on the 1 hour before I start looking for a trade. So let me show you guys the bullish candlesticks. Boom, as you guys see, that bullish candlestick, huge one. So what I did, I jumped into the 15 minutes. So all I do is right now, all I was doing is just patiently wait. So let's jump to the 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay. So yeah, all I was waiting for at this level was just wait for something, maybe a pattern. You can wait for a pattern, wait for like maybe, all I was doing was wait for market to come back to this level. The reason why I was waiting for market to come back to that level was because usually I look for a pattern, or I look for something specific. because I'm not the type of trader that just enter a trade because, oh, market just reject a trend line, just reject a support level, I'm gonna jump in and enter. No, that's not how you trade, right? So I was gonna enter, not gonna lie, I was gonna enter around this level because there was a double bottom, right? But I missed that one, missed that trade. I was like, okay, cool. What I'm actually seeing is I'm seeing a good pattern. So I'm gonna wait for that pattern to form, which was this pattern. I think it was this, right? Something like this. So I was waiting for market to come back to this level so we can go up. So that's what I was looking for. The first trade I was gonna take was down here, double bottom, but I missed it. I was like, okay, cool. Now I'm gonna wait for market to come back to this level, around this level, inside this, around this support level. Then I'm gonna take a buy, and like this, right? So now I gotta wait for market to, okay, fine. All I was waiting for is market to show that this is actually a pattern, because sometimes you might see the pattern, but you might think it's a pattern, then it's not, you know. So sometimes you have to wait for, like, you have to wait for it to show you that it's a pattern. It's actually a pattern. So what I was waiting for, I was waiting for market to keep going up a little bit, like show me like a bullish candlestick, you know, something like that. I think it was around there. So I think I entered something around there. Let me check. I think it was 28808. Yeah, it was somewhere around there. Stop loss was 28718. 6718. And I was aiming for 1 to 10. I remember it was 1 to 10. Right, something like this. So let's just play that out. Let's go to the 15 minutes and let's just play that out. Market almost touched my stop loss, but I've been trading like this for like a really long time now, so I'm very confident in my trade, and I do believe that market was gonna keep going up. As you guys see, market just smoked my stop loss. My TP just got smashed. Okay, let's say one. Yeah, I think it was something like this. Let's just say, put it right there. I think it was something like that. Yeah, something like that. So let's just play it out. Smooth. So as you guys can see, yeah, that's the trade that actually passed my account. So guys, so my plan for the funded account, when I receive it, this is my plan. I'm gonna be risking 0.5%. I will never advise any traders to risk 0.5%. On my funded accounts, my actual funded accounts I risk 0.2%, max 0.2%. I will never advise, because remember, you have 10% drawdown rules, right? You're not trading $100,000, you're trading a $10,000 account, right? But because of the challenge I'm doing right now, I'm trying to flip this to like $100,000. That's the reason why I'm gonna be risking 0.5%. But as soon as I pass a $100,000 account, I'm gonna be risking probably 0.2%, just to be safe. 0.5%, your emotion gotta be, you have to be able to manage your emotion. You gotta be disciplined. You have to trade your strategy more than 1 year on live accounts. So all those have to be checked in your box if you want to risk 0.5%. And I've seen someone everything checking their box and risk 0.5% and they still blow their account. So but if you actually pass a $10,000 account, I would say if you value the $10,000 account, you do not want to blow it, I would say stick with 0.1 or 0.2%. But because I have a bigger goal, let's say you have a bigger goal and you want to reach $100,000 account, $100,000 account, I would say, okay, fine, go for 0.5%. But as soon as you reach your goal, take your time and risk 0.1 or 0.2% so you can make your money. So that's my plan when I get the funded account. I'm probably going to get the funded accounts probably next week, because I passed the account in just in 1 day. It's probably like 5 hours or 6 hours. I passed the account really quick. Yeah, so if you guys want to see, if you guys trying to pass the challenge, your verification, join the VIP. We're actually killing it there right now, as you guys can see. So if you join the VIP, most of the trades we take more than 1 to 15 trades. I would say max 15 trades a week. But most not because we take too many trades, you're gonna be like, oh, these people take a lot of losses. No, no. Most of the trades I send out, most of them hit, like all take profits, and most of the trades are like 1 to 8, 1 to 9, 1 to 10, even 1 to 14. Let me just show you guys that right now. Right, let me show you guys that real quick. So as you guys can see, this trade hits all take profit 1 to 5. Most of our trades, this trade hits all take profit 1 to 10. Most of our trade is all take profit hit. This trade hit TP7. This trade hit TP8. All take profit. So like I said, the VIP, we're killing it. But anyway, if you guys want to join, join. If you don't join the free Telegram, we're still winning in the free Telegram. But anyway, stay tuned for part 3. When I receive my payouts, I'm gonna show you guys. So yeah. But anyway, peace out.